Jonathan Scott with Strengthen Your Walk, and man, that was exciting. Being able to catch, I've had like friends who've taken pictures and videos of them catching fish, and now I get an understanding of what that must feel like to actually kind of wrestle with the elements and wrestle with the animal and bring it in. It's awesome to be able to see that catch take place. In very much the same way of evangelism as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy being a part of a person's process and understanding who God is, answering questions that they may have, and them kind of continuing the journey. But man, to actually experience a person taking that step to accept Jesus Christ, for me, there's something that's rare in the area of joy that we experience when that takes place. Something that I think we find in the Gospels when Jesus, in Luke chapter 15, he's talking about the joy that a shepherd has, leaving the 99 and finding the one and bringing it and putting it around his shoulders and rejoicing, and also inviting other people where he says, "Rejoice with me, I found my lost sheep." Or the woman who lost one of the silver coins and swept the whole house clean and finally finds that lost coin and calls the neighbors and friends together and says, "Rejoice with me, I found my lost coin." Or the father whose son left him and abandoned into the far country for his own pleasure. And when the son comes back, the father also, filled with joy, says, "Kill the calf that we've been fattening. We must celebrate with a feast, for the son of mine was dead and has now returned to life. He was lost, but now he is found." So the party began. I love what he says, we must celebrate. And it goes on to say that there is more joy in heaven when one sinner repents, that the joy that God feels and the joy that we have as well. I will tell you that I've had those experiences, whether it's been at airports, on planes, or in parks, or the one-on-ones or on the phone, of people that decided in that moment, and at that point I felt so blessed and fortunate that God was using me at that time to participate in this divine enterprise of catching fish. To experience the joy, and sometimes I tell people that I'm actually leading to Christ, that I'm also experiencing the joy of what's happening with Jesus, who is also ministering to me in that same time. I guess the thing I want to say is this, is you want to be faithful to communicate the gospel, but if God gives you the opportunity, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family, whether it's a relative, of actually helping them to take that step and to feel the joy that you have of making the catch, knowing full well there's a party going on in heaven with that as well. I pray that God would give you and I that joy of seeing our efforts result in salvation for people to come into that amazing eternal relationship with Jesus Christ himself. This is the entirety of what it means to be faithful in following Jesus Christ, that he may use us to help people cross the line, even as that happened with us as well. In the next time that we come back together, I want to take the time to actually share with you the core of what we've been talking about, the gospel of Jesus Christ. So join me for the next Strengthen Your Walk.